easily. Money's coming in easily. Okay? Money is coming in large amounts and it's coming in easily. It's the Shanita Frequency back with the new video. Make sure y'all check out my Bell Collective review. I'm trying something different. Okay? I'm trying something different. All right. So let's get into it, baby. I feel like money is here, baby. I feel like money is here, all right? Money has arrived. It's been confirmed, okay, that your hard work, that your talents and your gifts, okay? You know, I had made me this intention candle, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to make intention candles, all right? I'm drawing money to me, okay? Money is coming in easily in large amounts, okay? Because you are putting positive intentions out there, okay? Because you are drawing money to you. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to draw this money to you. All right, and how to start drinking your water. And listen, I drink fruit juice because the fruit got the information in it, okay? And I talk to my juice. Okay, so that's I got watermelon. So that's watermelon, cucumber, cilantro, lime, grapes. No, I didn't do grapes in this one. Carrots. I didn't do wild garlic this time because I go out and I pick my wild garlic. But the fruit juice give you information, okay, and you can speak into your juices. Once you juice and you get the information from nature, okay, you can then uh speak things into your juice, okay, call forth your money, your abundance. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this, okay? But I feel like money is coming in for someone who has been planning. All right, good news. The good news is that your money has arrived. Okay, there's some type of communication that is going to come in for some of you guys that your money has arrived. Maybe you were waiting on a case. Yeah, maybe you were waiting on a case or to win something. All right, and the money has arrived, okay? You learned how to work your magic wand for some of you guys. Okay, some of you guys then put your intentions out, okay, into the ethers, and your money is coming in, okay? Your money is coming in, all right? I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I got that confirmation this morning. A lot of you guys, your money is coming in. Like I said, some of you guys had lawsuits. Some of you guys been waiting on a check. Okay, some of you guys been waiting on some money. And I feel like somebody was blocking it or some behaviors. You weren't vibrating as high, but I feel like some of you guys really have gotten into working on your intentions and your energy. Okay, people may have been removed from your energy so that this money could come in. You might have been like, hold up, where is my money? I'm dreaming about it. I'm seeing it. I feel it. I know it belongs here. But why isn't it coming? And some of you guys smartened up and realized it was your attachments. Okay, so if you gotten rid of some attachments or people are being removed, it's so that this money can come through. Okay, it's so that this money can come through. Somebody let them burdens go, and that's why this money coming through. Somebody had to release this burden energy, and now you are able to attract the things that you want, your abundance. Okay, and abundance can come through in different ways, but for some of you guys, it is your pentacles that's coming through. It's been trying to come through, but you was carrying all this stress. Okay, somebody said, I'm putting it down, baby. I ain't got enough energy for that. I need energy for these pentacles. All right, I need energy for these pentacles, okay? Yeah, I need energy for these pentacles. Somebody said, forget that. All right, I'm about this bag. All right. You know how much it costs to live out here, baby? Ain't nobody got time to be sacrificing that energy on these burdens and these people when the attraction to your money needs it, okay? Some of y'all done changed your diet. Yeah. Some of y'all done changed your diet because you realized you couldn't attract with all that filth and mess up in you. All right, you realize that the fruit and the things with electricity is what attracts your abundance. Okay, not all that mess, not all that processed. Okay, some of y'all are getting a line. Listen, when you start drinking your fruit, like I said, I'm juicing. I've been juicing for a long time, and it attracts a lot of good things in my life, a lot of good information. Okay, I'm more accepting of information and level up when I'm drinking this juice, especially that watermelon. That watermelon holds so much water and electricity and knowledge and information. Okay, it's time to put down them fake fruit juices that don't give you no information. Okay, them fake fruit juices that is food coloring and fake flavors. Okay, they are blocking your money. It's blocking your downloads. It's blocking everything. Okay, and then you wonder why you feeling bad and you sluggish and you can't manifest. It's because you got junk in your system. You got trash in your system. And some of y'all have changed your diets and it's attracting your money. It's attracting your lifestyle that you want, your creativity. Because now you can think. Now, usually on my glass, I write my intentions or the things that I want. But I didn't get to do it on this one. And yes, it's a pickle jar. And who's going to check me? All right, because I ain't about to go buy no daggone mason jars when I'm buying them every time I buy my sauces and stuff. Okay, yeah, the girl, yeah, I'm going to always be that girl. I'm going to always be that girl. Okay? And so, yes, you realize that you wasn't getting no energy. Okay, and I'm a smart girl. I said, let me go ahead and juice and see what information I get, right? So I realized when I started juicing and speaking life into it, because it already got life in it. It got the information, all right. Once I realized that, I started feeling better. I started moving old waste and old energy out. Okay, moving all that old trauma. Yeah, moving old trauma bonds and everything up out of me, putting that fruit and that electricity and that energy that my body needs. Okay, it started to help me create my life. I needed that energy. I needed that old stuff moved out of my system. So the tower has came in because a lot of you guys decided this is my life and I'm standing on business. All right, this is my life and I'm standing on business. I'm letting the burdens go. Half of the stuff didn't belong to you. You gave people back their problems, their stories, their storylines, okay? Yeah, because we like to get all up in other people's storylines. Next thing you know, our life is passing by and we ain't in it. So somebody said, hold up, I got to get back into my alignment, my purpose, okay? And not be drained all day. All right, how y'all doing out there? You better know it. You better know it. All right, so the tower has came in to liberate. You understand what I'm saying? See, when that destruction comes in, baby, when that destruction comes in, It's to clear it out. It's to clear everything out and to enlighten and purify the atmosphere. You got to let the destruction come through. You got to let the tornado come through so we can pick up all that stuff you don't need, all them people you don't need, all them habits you don't need. Okay, all them habits that you don't need, let them fall off. Okay, the purification is coming through. So the money, so the abundance, so the inheritance, the intentions, the good intentions that you want to come through, this tower got to come through. Okay, so it can purify the atmosphere, the air, and free up the energy that you need to create. This is where a lot of awakening happens, okay? This is where you realize a lot of things. You realize that person that you laying next to ain't about you. You realize it's like you can see. It's like you couldn't see. It was so foggy and full of old energy, right? You couldn't see. Okay, you still could feel, right? You still could feel that this person or these people didn't like you, but you couldn't see it because it was all this negative, stagnant energy that had to be removed. And there's a lot of people who's not going to agree with being kicked out and blocked from your energy. You got to understand that when this tower come in to purify and kick people out of your energy, you got to let them go. A lot of times you bringing them back in because they knocking on the door. Okay, they knocking on the door to get back in because energetically they need you. And this is why you ain't have no daggone energy for yourself. How you gonna create when it takes energy to create? How you gonna get your money if you don't have the energy to make it? How you gonna do anything if you don't have no energy? If you don't have the space to create, if you don't have your thoughts to create, if you can't connect with yourself because people are pulling and tugging on your energy and taking you out of alignment, you got to be able to choose yourself, okay? And use your own energy for you. I don't care if somebody got health problems. I don't give a daggone. It's their health problems. It's their issues. And there's nothing wrong for showing up. But you can't put yourself behind. And some of you guys realize that. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't ready for these messages over here. Go on over there to Miss Cleo and them. All right, go. Just go on over there to Miss Cleo and them. All right, that's gonna keep you stuck. It's some of y'all got to get out of this stress and understand that it is energetic and that you're causing it for yourself. You are causing the stress and the pressure and the problems because you believe that you should be carrying the stress and the problems. It's because you believe that that's your job, but it's not. Your job is to worry about you and what you got going on. So it's time to put down the pressure and the stress. A lot of you guys have already done that. Okay. Somebody may be blaming you for stuff and saying that you abandoning them. Oh, well. Okay, you can't abandon anybody because you don't own anybody. You're not responsible for anybody. So how can you abandon somebody? Grown people. All right? The tower's here, baby. All right, to purify the energy because you've been praying and wishing and hoping and lighting candles. And you done all this stuff for this purification and destruction to come through and knock all the things that you don't need out the way. Okay, you better not bring that stuff back when you got an opportunity to use your energy. Because even after a tornado comes through, it is quiet before and after. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to use your own energy and stop giving it away and allow the enlightenment about people, things, and even the way that you think and see yourself. Allow that enlightenment to come through so that this new, we got the Ace of Wands, so that this new beginning, so that this new career, so that this new start, right, can birth, come into reality. See, after destruction, there's always the new, because the destruction is a form of an ending. And we're probably going to see the ending card or get some confirmation on ending. All right, I know yesterday I got a lot of ending. There was a lot of ending, guys. Okay, there was a lot of ending. Allow things to come to an end so that completion can come in. Without completion, you cannot level up. You have to complete whatever it is that you're working on, that you're working towards. You have to finish it. Okay? So that the new can come in, so you can get to the next level. You can't get to the next level until you complete whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. That's why you can't be distracted. The universe hear everything you asking for. But if you are not aligned, if you are not walking in your purpose, if you aren't saving your energy for you, then you can't align with it and you can't complete it and you can't get to the next level to get some of the things that you want. Some of the things that you want aren't on the level that you're on. Some of the things that you want are levels ahead that you got to get to. Okay, but that's why I do my little I got my intentions all over my black candle. I ain't playing. Okay. Keeps me a black candle. Keeps and I write what I want on it. Okay, and I burn it. I let that thing burn. I get these candles right off of Walmart. They $3 and they burn for days. Okay. Yeah, by Magic Light. Okay, gonna get a deal with them. Speaking that thing. Okay. See, every time y'all see me jump on here, I'm walking in my purpose. See, I do this in everyday life. I speak life, baby. I've been doing this since I was 3, 4 years old. No lie. No diddy. All right. No diddy. I remember being 4 or 5 years old and adults come to me asking what I think and what should they do. I was 4 or 5 years old. So this is what I've always done and what I do. This ain't nothing new. But I decided, you know what? I'm going to walk in this path, right? So I had to allow destruction to come in. And sometimes it don't feel good. Sometimes you got to let go of a relationship, stuff that you didn't got comfortable in. It don't always feel good. But it's worth it, baby, to get to them pentacles. I'm sorry. To get to that life I want. And the things I keep praying for, asking for, putting out into the ethers, the universe. And then now I can get the download so I can start and align and stay in alignment, okay? What I'm doing for you guys, I'm kind of helping guiding you guys, right? But this is things that you've been asking for. Okay, a lot of y'all are blocked with your intuition, so I'm just, y'all riding off of mine. All right, you riding off of my intuition because some of y'all are blocked. So I'm here to help guide you. All right, I'm here to help guide you, bring these messages through, and it's all right. See, that's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be helping each other. All right, I know a lot of you guys might not have support because you on your spiritual path too. That's another thing. It's very lonely. It gets very lonely. All right, now let's get some clarity. I hope you guys are loving yourself, putting yourself first. Because who gonna put you first? Ain't nobody about to put you first. Who about to do it? Who about to put you first? Ain't you learned that ain't nobody gonna put you first? So if ain't nobody putting you first and you not putting yourself first, where you at? Where you at? Okay, we got some gay people acting straight, baby. Listen, some of y'all are in a relationship with somebody who is gay. You don't want to see it, but baby, the wrist is bent. All right, the wrist is bent up like an old flip flop, baby. All right, you know you see that that person is not aligned with you. All right, and ain't nothing wrong with being gay, being straight, whatever you do. But you need the people need to be honest about who they are. Okay, so somebody is lying about how they're presenting themselves. Okay, and I'm sure you know it, baby. All right, I'm sure that you know it. Some of y'all being called to clean up your social media timelines because they are negatively impacting your energy. So watch what you are looking at on these social media timelines. This is another form, okay, of that negative energy being able to creep in. You thinking you just watching them negative videos and they ain't messing with you? Okay, they attracting more negativity. So make sure that your timelines represent who you are and where you want to go. Okay, we got deeper. Let's see what this is. Deeper meaning in reverse. Okay, we got deeper meaning in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling the energy like somebody was acting like, what they said wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is pretending like they didn't mean, like, you may feel like somebody meant something, okay, but they acting like it wasn't that deep. All right, they acting like it wasn't that deep. They acting like you tripping. All right, you tripping about that. Okay, trust your intuition. Okay, people like to play a lot of mind games and they passive. You know what I'm saying? All right, don't let these people play on your top. You know exactly what this person meant. Okay, some of you guys are around very passive individuals who just are afraid to just stand on what it is that they saying. Enemy, okay? Somebody is an enemy. Okay, there is a enemy near. All right? And when ain't they trying to come in and cause problems and get you off your path? Okay, so we got an enemy. All right, we got an enemy playing in our energy. Okay, yeah, I feel like this person could be faking their sexuality. Okay, this person could be faking their sexuality. Okay, making someone feel like they ain't meaning the things that they say, that you just thinking too hard about it. All right, you just thinking too hard about it. Okay, let me get my tarot cards. Give me more insight, South, on what this is. Okay, give me more insight, South. Okay, because I love to I use my higher self. Okay, I really don't tap into deities and all that stuff like that. I know better, so I'm doing better. Okay, because I'm the queen. All right, I'm the queen. We got the strength card, baby. We got the strength card. Okay, so some of y'all are feeling very, very strong at this time. All right, and it's probably because the tower then came through, cleared all that old energy out. And now you have some energy, right, to pull from. Okay, it's like when you're being pulled from everywhere and you got all these people tugging on you and all these burdens just piling up, okay? You can feel weak. Okay, that it can make you feel weak because you don't have the energy. You don't have the energy. You're only as strong as your mind and the control you have over it, right? The control you have over yourself. And secondly, the what is it called? The preserving of energy. Because what you going to pull from if there's no energy? So a lot of you guys are feeling really, really, really strong. And it's because energetically you have been freed up of responsibilities and things that was pulling on your strength. Okay, if you're burdened, you know, you're gonna feel strong, okay, because you juggling all this mess, right? But eventually it's going to weigh down and become a burden. And because you chose to put the burden down, now you're strong. Now you're feeling like you can conquer the world. And it's because you have all of your energy. It's all been returned back to you. Okay, we got copycat fail. Somebody tried to copy your energy. Somebody tried to copy who you are. Okay, but it failed. Okay, it failed. It's like you can't be me. You can try. The most you can do is try to be me. But you can't be me. I've had many of people try to be me. All right, and copy my energy, my essence, who I am. You can't be me, baby, because you ain't walked in my shoes. You ain't been through the things I've been through that make me who I am. You don't have the same DNA. You don't come from the same walk of life. You could never wear these shoes. Okay? Let them copycats know they could never walk in them shoes, baby. Man, they been and kicked them shoes off so fast. All the things that you done been through, and somebody just trying to copycat the good parts, the parts that they admire. No, baby, if you're going to copycat, you got to copycat the whole thing, baby. No, don't stop there. Okay, take all these burdens and problems and stress too. All right, while you want to come over here and copy, all right, there's somebody trying to copy you guys, okay? There is somebody trying to copy you guys, okay? They have been exposed. We got exposed and reversed. This person hiding, trying to hide that they copying you, but they about to be exposed, okay? It's about to be just like this. Just give it a second. Okay, because the more that you walk in your path and your purpose, the more people gonna get exposed for copying you, for not really liking you, for stealing your energy, for being a vampire. All right, sucking the life and the blood up out of you. All right, you said get up off my neck. Where is my string of garlic? All right, some of y'all had to go get some garlic, baby, and a flashlight. All right, because the vampires was up on your energy, sucking the life up out of you. All right, they had gotten so used to being in your energy and taking all of it that once you returned them to their rightful place, They didn't even want to sit with themselves. Okay, they don't even like themselves. That's why they over there trying to be you. That's why they over there trying to be you. Because they don't like themselves. Because they don't believe in themselves. They believe in you more than they believe in themselves. They know more about you than they know about themselves. Okay? The copycat is always gonna fail, baby. Just be you. You can be inspired. That's fine. But you have to find a way to be you. Okay, we all have some characteristics or enjoy things that may be the same. But at the end of the day, you gotta find a way to be you. Okay, so the copycat is hiding, but will soon be. Yeah, my copycats are already starting. I ain't got nothing but 105 followers and they copying me. All right, I know I'm the leader, baby. It's all right. We got my throne in reverse, yeah. Because see, the copycat, they hide in the fact that they want your throne. Okay? And some of y'all ain't even finished building the daggone throne. Y'all just at the foundation of the throne and they already behind the scenes plotting on how to stop you, kick you down. Okay? That's what they doing to me. I already know it. I already see it. Okay? When people surpassing my videos and I know daggone well that they just started a channel yesterday. So somebody kicking me down, all right? Yeah, because I was Shanita with the news. I definitely am that girl. All right, and I'm definitely coming. So y'all can go ahead and try. All right, so we got the copycats that are hiding that they want the throne, okay? Because they already know you got the throne. They already know the throne is yours, okay? Because why would they copycat it? If you wasn't the queen, if you wasn't the king, why would they not want to copy you? People only copy because they know you the queen, you the king, you the goddess, you the divine. You all that in a bag of chips and a Coke on the side. All right, so somebody is going to be just like this. See, when I see that reverse, I already know that it's just like this because everything gets exposed to me. All right, my intuition ain't nothing to be played with. Okay? Ain't never been nothing to be played with. So somebody is going to be exposed for coming for your throne, okay? But it's your throne. Okay, people got to realize that they got a throne of their own that they need to be worried about. Okay? Yeah, so somebody coming to copycat, okay, your ideas to push you down, especially if you are on social media. These people are watching you. You think that people aren't watching you? That them one little, two little views, they hiding. They hiding, okay? These people are really good at hiding. They can't hide from me though. Okay, they can't hide from me because I'm the queen, baby. All right, just trust your own advice in reverse. Okay, trust your own advice. Okay, somebody is not trusting themselves. Okay, somebody does not trust their own advice. So you need to work on your confidence and trusting yourself. Okay, somebody needs to work on their confidence, building a better relationship with themselves so they can learn to trust their own advice. Okay, and there may be people who don't want you to trust your own advice, want to make you feel crazy. Like, huh? Yeah, but they always coming to you for advice. Ain't that funny? It's like people will come to you for advice, and you may be a person who's really good at giving advice. That may be your thing, okay? Because of your intuition. That's why you can give the advice. And some people are coming to you asking for advice, but then when it's time to use your intuition to shed the light on the things that they're doing, now all of a sudden your intuition don't work. Now all of a sudden you crazy. Huh? You tripping. You thinking too much about that. Yeah, but when you need some advice, you all up in my face and all in my intuition. Okay, these are the games that people play. That's why I don't deal with no daggone body. We got lawyers, okay? So somebody may not be trusting their own advice when it comes to some lawyers, okay? Yeah, somebody might have some legal issues. All right, somebody might have some legal issues. Let's get some clarity on these legal issues, okay? Oh, we got murder, okay? We got murder. Hold up now. Somebody may be facing everything in this video is alleged, and in my opinion, and everything in this video was created for entertainment purposes only. Man, I can't help it. I'm doing a collective read and I'm getting multiple stories, y'all. Okay, so you got to realize that too, guys. I get multiple stories. If you want something customized to your energy, okay, I'm gonna leave a link so that you can book a reading. And I'm telling you now that my readings are not $2. So if you want a little $2, $3 scrappy do, you got to go over there to Miss Cleo and them. All right, you got to you got to go over there to Miss Cleo and them if you want them little cheap readings. We got child. Okay, so somebody maybe let me push this on over. Somebody maybe yeah, somebody may be, wow, this is crazy. Somebody may be facing some legal issues when it comes to the unaliving of a child. This is crazy. Or someone's child. Okay. This person is a shapeshifter. Okay. This person is a shapeshifter. This person is really good. They may even be, man, I don't even want to say that. I don't want no problems, okay? The things that I see that I could really be putting out there when it comes to people with power. This person is a shapeshifter, okay? But there's some type of accusations or um exposure when it comes to somebody unaliving a child or someone who was young, or is considered like people feel like they were youthful. Okay, this person was youthful. Okay, may have had childlike energy. Okay, may have been young. Okay, so it could be a child or someone with childlike nature. Okay, and somebody is facing um somebody is gathering some lawyers, okay, for this case. I feel like this case has been exposed, okay? Like I said, this person is a shapeshifter, okay? Like I'm getting the energy that after this person realized that this case was growing, that they were trying to act like who y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all talking about? Um yeah, somebody is facing a unaliving case when it comes to somebody who had a childlike nature, people seen as young and youthful, or it could have been a child. Yeah, I feel like Spirit just confirmed that it yeah. Okay, so let's get into this, okay? Tell me more about this, Spirit. This is crazy. Protect your children, baby. All right, make sure y'all protecting your children, checking on people that you love. All right, make sure that you checking on people that you love. Okay, and stop getting on these websites and online and just trusting people. All right, just trusting people. Yeah, we got straight person pretending to be gay again. Didn't we get this? Didn't we just get this again? We got gay person acting straight and straight person pretending to be gay. Yeah, there's somebody in some of you guys' energy who just they're pretending to be attracted to you, but they're not. They're not attracted to you. They're attracted to the opposite of you. Okay, and like I said, this person is a shapeshifter. This person is a shapeshifter. Okay, they are pretending, they are playing games. All right, these are games for some of you guys. All right, but we got straight person pretending to be gay. So somebody is really straight and acting like they're gay. Why would they do that? That don't even make no sense. Why is somebody pretending to be gay? Somebody is playing a lot of tricks, okay? A lot of games. All right, we got they stole your money. Okay, so somebody stole someone's money or blocked their inheritance, okay? I feel like for some I feel like in some cases somebody is doing spiritual work. It's like somebody is blocking somebody's money. Yeah, it's like somebody is or accepting offers. Okay, like somebody could be in an industry and be blocking somebody's money and taking these offers that actually belong to somebody. Like somebody is there's a lot of money taking going on collective. Okay, so if you are in the industry, somebody may be blocking your money. Okay, if you are in a regular like career, right? Somebody may be blocking your raise, blocking your money, okay? Putting bad like telling people bad things about you so you can't get this raise or this level up. Okay, for some of you guys, like I said, you could be in an industry where your money is being stolen and blocked. Okay, I'm getting like people going in people's houses stealing money. There is a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of theft going on. All right, and it's because of the economy, number one, that we're in. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of thieves out here. Okay, we got a lot of thieves out here. Okay, we got child neglect. We got child neglect. Your sister. Okay, so some of y'all sisters may be neglecting their children. I also feel like this child, okay? I also feel like somebody neglected their child and maybe unalive them. I feel like somebody neglected their child and unalive them. That is horrible. Somebody's sister is neglecting their child and may have unalived this child. Okay? Yeah, I feel like it's going to be exposed if it hasn't been exposed. Wow, if it hasn't been exposed, okay. This person may have been pretending to be straight and the whole time they was gay. I'm feeling like somebody had a child to prove that they was straight, but they was gay. Like they was gay and they had a child. Yeah, somebody was gay and had a child to like, wow. Somebody was gay and had a child to appease the people around them. Okay? Somebody neglected this child because they didn't really want the child. They didn't really want the child. And this is why you got to let people be who they are. Okay? Allow people to be who they are. Stop pressuring people to be what you want them to be. Okay? Allow people to be straight or gay, whatever they want to be. Um, it's all right. Okay? It's their experience. They get to identify with how they want to show up. And you got to respect that. Okay? People got to respect um how people see themselves. Okay, we not all supposed to be like each other. We are supposed to be expressing ourselves the way that we want to. Freedom, okay? And see, it's stuff like this that goes to show you that we need to just stop trying to control each other, right? And allow each other to be who we are and love each other regardless of it. Okay, but somebody's sister, yeah, there's some child neglect going on. Okay, there's some child neglect going on. Wow. Okay, let me pull some cards. Let's see what's going on. I feel like that's a separated situation. Like I said, I'm doing a collective reading. So I'm getting different realities protected by angels, okay? So there's somebody who is protected. There's somebody who is protected, feeling sexy, okay? So listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. See how I'm on a whole nother timeline here? Okay, whole nother reality going on. So some of you guys are feeling sexy. You may be wanting to get into um your appearance, right? You may be wanting to reveal a little bit more of your body. Okay, you are feeling yourself. Okay, you are feeling yourself as you should. Okay, you know the sun is out, and when the sun comes out, baby, all right, I just be wanting to shimmer. You know what I'm saying? I just be wanting to shimmer when the sun comes out. All right, I always want to put on a nice bronzer, okay? Because I'm definitely a makeup girly. So I like to put on a nice bronzer, right? I like to put on some glitter on my lids. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is feeling really sexy, right? Oh, the energy is just sexy, okay? The energy is just sexy. I feel like somebody is trying to block. This is crazy. You can't even feel sexy without people trying to block it. It's wild. Somebody is trying to block an opportunity for somebody to feel good about themselves. Okay, it's like somebody just don't want you to feel good. Okay, I'm getting feeling myself, right? Somebody just do not want you to feel yourself, to feel good about yourself. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there was an opportunity coming in for somebody to pick their appearance up or like pick their energy up to feel better about themselves, to feel sexy, and somebody was trying to block it. You know what I'm saying? You might have let yourself go and you starting to remember who you were. Like you you may have been somebody who loved to feel sexy, like would wear little heels, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, makeup, right? Reveal a little bit. And I feel like somebody blocked this opportunity to reconnect with your sexy. Okay, and it's because this person was jealous. Okay, this person may have been responsible for how you see yourself. Okay, yeah, because sometimes you can get into relationships and people can be jealous, and this is the truth. Sometimes we get into relationships and we come in fully loaded, sexy, confident, and then we attach ourselves to people who really are in opposition to us, but they're good at pretending that they support, okay? That they support this confidence and they're okay with this confidence, okay? But I feel like somebody has somebody has drugged somebody's confidence and feelings about themselves down, and they're trying to block this opportunity to feel sexy again, to feel beautiful, right? To feel confident. Okay, someone doesn't want someone to feel confident. That's a daggone shame. Okay? That's a daggone. You can't even feel sexy, baby, without the people hating. See, that's why I got to stay away from the people. All right? That's why my friends be like, girl, I feel like I'm friends with a celebrity because, listen, when I say I stay to myself, okay, you are the empress, whoever this is, that is feeling sexy. Okay, for some of you guys, you might just be feeling sexy. And that's all right, okay? Feel sexy. But for some of you guys, you trying to get back to your sexy because somebody was blocking that energy for you. They made you believe that you wasn't all that. Let me tell you something. You are the bee's knees, okay? You all that and a bag of chips, a bag of barbecue Fritos with a Coke, a Pepsi, and a lime, baby. All right, don't let nobody take you off your throne, okay? Some of y'all are reclaiming your position on your throne. Didn't we talk about the throne? Okay, when these people out here neglecting their kids and unaliving them, and all you want to do is feel sexy. Then we talk about the throne. All you want to do is feel sexy, and these people want to come in, and it's usually the ones that want to copy you. It's usually the ones that want to copy you that want to take you off your throne because they want to sit on it. All right, but you gonna sit on your throne and you gonna feel sexy no matter what anybody got to say. I don't care if you want to run up and down the street booty ball naked to feel sexy. You gonna feel it. All right, and they gonna feel it and see it too. All right, you want to put them Daisy Dukes on because it's getting warm? Put them on. I don't care if you do got a Foompa, baby. All right, because the Foompa done save lives. You understand what I'm saying? The Foompa, all right, has saved lives. The Foompa is a sun visor for somebody man, and that's why they don't want you to put them shorts on. You gonna put them on. All right, you gonna let the cheeks hang as low as they need to hang, baby. All right, yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Higher self. All right, yeah. Y'all in your creative energy on your throne. And who gonna stop you from being on your throne? Ain't it yours? Who else gonna sit there? Because if you ain't sitting there, ain't nobody gonna sit there. Okay, it's just gonna be empty. All right, they can copycat all day. They can copycat all day, baby, but the throne was made for your tuckers. All right, so you the only person that can sit there. All right, they can watch the throne. Okay, they can recreate a throne that looks like yours. But can't nobody sit on it, baby, but you, because it's yours. Okay, because you created it, because you put all the decorations on it. All right, because you the blueprint, pink print. All right, it's your throne. Okay, stop believing that it ain't your throne. Okay, the throne is yours if you believe it. Okay, and when you get more confident, you gonna know it. And when you know it, can't nobody take it, baby. All right, when you know that the throne is yours, and this is for the masculines as well. This is for the men as well. You have a throne too. All right, don't you let these men make you feel like you ain't good enough. You get all the ladies. All right, we ain't discriminating over here. All right, so sit on your throne. No matter who you are, be yourself. Stop pretending to be gay if you're straight. It makes no sense because we all know you're gay, baby. All right? I don't know who needs to hear this, but gay is an energy, baby. All right? Gay has an energy on it. All right? So you just might as well go ahead. It's 2026, baby. Just go ahead and be yourself. All right? It's groups of people just like you, baby. There's somewhere you're going to fit in. Okay, and I do feel like a lot of straight people are accepting gay people even more because they ain't got a daggone choice. Okay, so be yourself whether they going to accept you or not. And stop wasting your time and other people's time and creating children and stuff that you don't really want because the whole time you're gay as a goldfish, baby. So just go ahead and be gay. And if you're pretending to be gay but you're straight, baby, I just don't even understand that one. All right, I can't wrap my noggin around it. All right, just be yourself and be free. Get you some therapy so you can work through the issues until you can handle them on your own. Okay? Somebody can help you get on the tricycle and put your feet on the pedal for a little while so that you can ride into the sunlight of being yourself the way that you were created. All right, because there's your throne is waiting, baby. It don't matter what you look like. All right, it don't matter what society feels. Okay, you are the energy that is needed in this world, and can't nobody take that from you. All right, the only person that can take it from you is you. Okay? You got to give away your power, baby. All right? So be yourself. And if you're out here neglecting your kids, baby, listen. Listen, they didn't ask to be here. Love them kids. Whether they cross-eyed, got two teeth, and can't walk and they 10. All right? Just love them. All right? Because they supposed to be here. All right? And so I don't know who this is that has reclaimed your throne, baby, but welcome back. Welcome back, baby. All right, now it's time for you to stop delaying your forward movement. All right, we're going to stop this delaying of this forward movement. All right, now you're on the throne, right? But now we got some things to do. See where I'm going with it? We got some things to plan. All right, we in that body. We done owned that body, baby. All right, we done jazzed it up. Look at how dressed up she is. All right, we done dressed up the body. We done put on our finest linens. All right, we prosperous, creating. The money is flowing, is coming. If it ain't coming, you got to figure out why it ain't coming, baby. Because don't nobody want a broke empress. All right, I don't even think a broke empress exists. But if you are a broke empress, baby, let me tell you something. You got to figure that out. Because how you birth everything, but you're broke. Can't. Oh, jeez. Let's move forward. All right, we got the two of wands. All right, there's some type of delay in your activity. Maybe you don't. Maybe you the empress and you can't even see that you the empress. 'Cause, yeah, I'm getting the energy that somebody the empress. They sitting on the throne. They the bee's knees, but they don't even realize they on the daggone throne. All right, and this is why you got to validate yourself and feel around and see what the energy is. Okay, look at you. You done reclaimed the throne and you don't even know it. And that's because you might be around people that don't want you to see. Don't want you to see that you on your seat, that you on your throne. And this is why you got to trust your intuition and yourself and know who you are. Because as long as you know who you are, you know what the energy is and you know your position. So this is confirmation of somebody that you are on your throne, that you have claimed your life, that you are in the right energy, that you are fertile with ideas, that you are creative and prosperous. All right, that you are in harmony and in love with yourself. All right, healing. Okay, physical comfort comes with the empress. Okay, you full of potential. This your confirmation. Since some people don't want to tell you, all right, I'm here to tell you. All right, I'm here to tell you. You're on your throne. All right, and they hating. See where I'm going with it? And that's why it's delayed for some of y'all, because people don't want you to see that you are on your throne. They want you to believe that you still down, baby. You done transformed. Remember, I told y'all a couple of days ago when the caterpillar got on my hand. Because the caterpillar came out of nowhere, jumped on my hand, and I had realized that I was in my transformation phase. Okay? So some of you guys have been transforming, and you may still think that you in that phase of transformation. Baby. Your money and everything is here. Didn't I tell you the money was here? Because you the empress. You in your empress energy now. But the people don't want you to know, baby. Ha! The people don't want you to know that you done claimed your throne, and now they got to go into hiding. Now they got to go into hiding. We got the two of wands in reverse. Yeah, they want this delay. All right, but we're going to flip this on round. All right, because now you're aware that you the queen. Now you're aware that you are the empress. So it's time to plan. All right? It's time to put them plans to work. It's time, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody who ain't got their album out too. All right, but I ain't even going to. Yes, I am. Somebody who waiting to put this album out, baby. It's time. All right, it's time to claim the throne, baby. All right, and for a lot of you guys, it's time to claim your throne, baby. All right, it's time to get in the energy of growth, planning, success. Okay, yeah, there may be some problems in your relationship, but that's all right. Let the problems go. All right, but there is delays for you because of the energy that you're in. All right, you need to go ahead and own this Empress energy. Okay, so that you can move forward. Yeah, that's the confirmation. Let's get into it, okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards and I'm going to get up out your chair because I got things to do. I'm about to go claim my abundance. See how that works? Yeah, I'm about to go claim mine. Look, we got the death card, the transformation. What I just spoke on, the transformation. Okay, the whole time you was transforming. Okay, you in that, some of y'all in the Empress. You delayed because you don't realize you are Empress. Bring that thing into awareness. Sit with yourself. Okay? And make yourself aware of this energy that you need to be in so that you can stop these delays from your forward movement and your plans. Okay, we got the transformation card coming in to confirm the things that I've been saying, which is the death card. All right. So a lot of y'all that went through this phase, okay, where things started to change in your life, where you started to appear as a new person. You start chipping away at the things that you didn't like. You've been spending a lot of time with yourself, loving yourself, okay? Because you serious about this beginning that you want to come in. You tired of this reality. Some of y'all are tired of the reality that you're in. It's just not serving you. Okay, if you're in poverty and tired, all right, you like, I got to come up. I got to come up out this broke, out this lack, all right, and it's working for you, okay? Some of y'all are on the timeline. You have already transformed, okay? You have already done the transformation. And this is coming to confirm you that your transformation has loaded. So if there's something that you want now, that you want to create, get into it. Don't let these delays come in for you, okay? Work past the delays. That means you need to get rid of some people, some things, or some ways of thinking so that you can claim your throne. Can't claim your throne if you got stuff in the way. Time to kick it out. That's why this death card coming in. Time to dead some things, baby. All right. Time to dead some things. Let them die. All right. Some people even might croak up out of here. Ain't your problem. All right. If they want to be in opposition, if they want to cause these delays. All right. And I mean, for the death card, for that to happen to people, for them to glitch, they got to be terrible. They got to be I'm talking about they had to be severely abusive, your life in danger, a lot of mind get like somebody, the nice way that it happens, the death comes through and get rid of things. In the tower, because we got the tower and the death card. So there's the man stuff is and people getting knocked out. All right. This is extensive change, baby. This is a whole new world. A whole new world is trying to come in. You empowered. You gonna feel empowered like nothing can stop you. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Don't be afraid of this, okay? Use this transformation energy to push yourself forward, okay? In the game of life. All right, you are in the game of life. It is a game. You understand what I'm saying? It is a game. If you don't realize it's an illusion and it's a game that you're trying to win, see, that takes the pressures up off of believing everybody and everything around you. Sometimes we taking people too serious when it's not that serious. Sometimes we don't want to leave that marriage or like that relationship because what am I gonna do? Right? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna just fall apart, baby. You came up in here by yourself. What you talking about? Have you forgotten? They need you. You don't need them. They need you. Okay? They need you. It's time for them to go. Bye-bye. Because if they were in alignment, they wouldn't be kicked out of your energy. So when you asking for a new life, a new energy, just realize you're going to have to give up people that's not in alignment. Who cares? There's another man. There's another woman who is aligned. Let's keep it moving. All right? Cha-cha. All right? Get over it. Get in your divine energy where you don't give a... All right? They'll figure it out. They got their own lives to worry about. Okay? And seeing you push forward in your power is going to inspire the people you got to leave behind. They'll all become fans, baby. It's wonderful. All right? So we're going to allow this transformation and this death to come through. Okay? Because we need this change to get to the next level. Okay, some of you guys, this death is targeting this mental restraint. Listen to what I'm saying. For a lot of you guys, this death, which is nothing but transformation and change, and you need to be empowered for things to change. Because if you don't have any energy, that's why the tower comes in to come and restore your energy, to get rid of all the things that's been taking your energy. So if you see that that wife or that husband or that boyfriend is being pushed out, understand that's what been sucking up your energy. So why would you want them anyway? All right, so leave them out. Stop bringing the things that suck up your. You need your energy because you crying about this new life. You know, I don't have this money. Why am I in poverty? Why? Because you got people tugging on you. That's why. Because you ain't got no energy. And so here the universe is, and the ether sending you all the things you done cried about. Okay, you done cried and cried and cried. All right, you've been begging and pleading with your higher self, okay? You've been begging and pleading with your higher self or God or whatever it is you think you're talking to. And it said, all right, I'm gonna come in and do this. So this can come in, the new beginning. Okay, it's like a force. All right, it's coming into force the things you've been crying and whining and complaining and praying about. All right, but what do most of y'all do? Y'all go right back and go get the people that's been kicked out, and then you, oh my God, why am I back in this loop? Because you gotta get it. You gotta get it. It's all energy. You can't create the things that you're whining and crying about if you keep bringing them back into your energy. Okay? You can't create without energy. Stop getting caught up in people's problems. It's energy. I don't care if they're sick. Let them deal with the reasons why they're sick. Most people have created that karma for themselves. Stop trying to fix it. They have to fix it. They've created it somehow. And you can't, as much as you think that you can change it by sacrificing yourself, you can't. Because all you do is block what they're supposed to be doing for themselves. And that's why codependency is a no-no for me. I don't care how it makes me feel. I'm not going to allow nobody to be codependent on my energy, and I don't want to be codependent on anybody's energy. I want my own energy, and you have your own energy. Now, I can give you guidance, but you're not about to suck my energy up because you've created these problems for yourself. You're going to sit in them. All right? You're going to sit in them. All right? And most people get mad when you allow them to sit in the things that they've done. It's called tough love. If you love somebody, you got to get out the way and let them learn. And that's why a lot of you guys are stuck in loops that don't even belong to you. These aren't even your realities, your problems, your illnesses, your sicknesses. But you're stuck in them because you won't get out of the way and get in your own life, your own alignment. It will work out for them. It will work out. But they have to depend on their own intuition and guidance system the same way you do. I'm only appearing because you need guidance. I'm only appearing because you are blocked. I know my purpose. And I know I like to help people. But I said, baby, I'm about to get some coins up off of it. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. You got to understand what abundance is, what alignment is. These messages ain't coming to you because they fake. I know they resonating. All right. And I know somebody hating because they don't want these messages to get to you. They don't want these messages to get to you so you can change. So I can show you how to unblock your intuition so that you won't even really need me like that. Right? You won't even really need the training wheels. But right now, a lot of y'all need the training wheels so that you can get in alignment. Because life is about you. And I've been there. That's why we attract it. Because I've been there. Because I've experienced some of the things that you've been through. And I'm sacrificing my energy to help you. So let's get going on this. So this transformation is going to come in. It's going to feel like a death because it is a death. It is a death to the old version that you are complaining about. That you are tired of and that does not serve you anymore. Allow it to die. It's going to be painful for some of you guys. You're going to lose your marriages and all these things that don't align. Let them go. Or you're going to go backwards. This is how it works. You don't want to keep going backwards, okay? You don't have a lot of time in front of you. So you don't want to keep going backwards. You want to move forward. And life is trying to move you forward. But it's you. And as long as you realize that everything that happens is because of you, that's where your power is. You can't blame nobody else because it's your life. It's you. If you've been abused and you stayed, it's you. You accepted it. Stop playing the victim. It's you. Learn from it, move forward, help people who are being abused. It's you. You gave away your power. You trusted somebody too much, right? You cared too much about somebody else. You gave what you were supposed to be given to yourself to somebody else. Stop doing that. It's about you. Be selfish. It's the best way to be. You'll know when you're being called to help somebody. But if it's pulling you out of alignment with yourself, see, people don't understand you're being pulled out of alignment with you. And then you wonder why when you break up with people, you got to get back to you. You should never have to get back to you. And that's why you don't trust yourself because you keep abandoning you. Stop abandoning you. And now when you don't have the person, which is the illusion, right? Because losing yourself, that's crazy. Anybody who makes you feel like that you are losing yourself, gotta go. Because the right person would never want you to lose yourself. They're going to support you in being yourself, loving yourself, and never losing yourself. So we got the death card coming into this mental slavery. Okay, some of you guys are mentally in bondage. Okay, you have created this, or you've allowed somebody to change your mind about yourself. Okay, to make you believe these illusions, to make you believe that you can't do things on your own. This is like, a lot of this is codependent energy. You know, that housewife syndrome. I want to sit home and be controlled by somebody else's money and all that stuff. Yeah, those things. That codependency. When you know daggone well you wasn't created to sit home and allow somebody to control your whole entire life. What are you here for if somebody else controlling your whole vessel? Okay, to me that's disassociation. Shoot. That's just no. Now you can give me the pentacles, baby. I ain't saying don't give me the pentacles, but baby, I'm surely gonna be walking in my purpose while the pentacles is coming. All right. Some of y'all have mental slavery, feel like you in physical slavery, but that's because you in slavery in your mind, because it starts in your mind. So as long as somebody is stealing fear and all this stuff in your mind, it's going to feel like it's your reality. You're going to create it. And this is how narcissistic people work too. They know if they put this fear up in you that you're going to stop your movements. Because you're going to believe, your whole nervous system and your body going to believe that you're in danger. But the whole time you got the power. All right, so allow this mental restraint and bondage that you have on your mind or that other people have on your mind. Allow it to die, please, so we can keep moving. Right? Because we ain't got time to keep starting over now. Now, I'm going to give it to you the way you need to be giving it to. See where I'm going with it? Like a black auntie. All right? Like a black mama. Like you need to hear it. All right? Like you need to hear it. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Yeah, somebody blocks your intuition because you didn't exchange what you think about yourself for what they think about you. You didn't exchange your thoughts for what they think. Stop asking people what they think when what you think is the only thing that matters. Because after you didn't ask somebody what they think, you still gonna come back and ask yourself what you think about it. All right? So you might as well just start with yourself. Because you always gonna have to come back to yourself. See where I'm going with it? Because it's always you. You already know. Okay, and once you realize that you already know and beat into your head that you already know until you know that you already know. That's where your power is. Once you know and understand that you already know, you can live on this planet by yourself and be good. Okay, you can go into hermit mode and be good. Because you know that you already know. And that's the type of relationship you got to have with you. There's nothing wrong with some guidance sometimes. I get it. You still human. Right? You still operating in this vessel. But you got to trust that person you getting that guidance from too. And make sure that their intentions are good. So we got illogical thinking, okay? Unnecessary sacrifices. Yeah, you're going to make all them unnecessary sacrifices because you trust in somebody else's intuition. See, there's always intuition. It's either yours or somebody else's. But there's always got to be some intuition there. So who you going to trust? You or somebody else? And why don't you trust you? Okay, that's where that self-deception comes in. You start deceiving yourself. Yeah, you start deceiving yourself because you didn't put somebody else's thoughts in your mind. You are deceiving yourself because self knows that this ain't what I think. This ain't the truth. So you start deceiving yourself. You know that man that cheated or that woman cheating, but you didn't ask them if they was cheating. Of course they ain't gonna tell you they was cheating. Trust yourself. What? Then they make you think you crazy. That's where the self-deception come in. Cause self like, hold up, I ain't crazy. Why you telling me I'm crazy when I'm telling you they cheating? Alright? Yeah, trust yourself. A lot of y'all don't trust yourself. And that's why you over there confused. All right? Making unnecessary sacrifices for other people. Yeah, because they done told, now they telling you what to do. Now they operating your vessel. You see what I'm saying? Man, y'all don't understand. Y'all, listen. This is ahead. Listen, this is ahead of a lot of time. All right? It's only because I've been raised by real old people. So when I was 5, 6 years old, I was operating like I was 50. Listen, trust yourself. Don't even trust me. Go back to yourself and ask yourself if I'm telling the truth. All right? Always go back to yourself. If it resonates, then it's the truth. Okay? But it's only resonating because self is telling you that it's true. So trust your intuition. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, now you stagnant. Wondering where your money at. Wondering, why you making all these bad decisions. Okay, why you dependent on other people and insecure and wasting time, and now you can't see. Now you're blocked. You want to know why? Because you trust in somebody else. So now your guiding system is off. Now you're disassociated with yourself. This is where a lot of these mental illnesses and stuff come from too. From a lack of intuition and not trusting oneself. It's a lot of this starts at a young age where parents, I feel like even as a child, I was so in tune that the adults would lie because they knew I could see them. You know what I'm saying? But when you lie to a child who is in tune, you're creating a lack of them being in tune with their intuition, and that's why most of them are bad and deceitful and stuff. It's because you blocking their intuition. Now they acting out. All right. Now they acting out. Just tell them the truth. Yeah, I fought it. All right, mind your business. See where I'm going with it? Yeah, Uncle Johnny ain't your uncle. All right, I'm just freaking them every Friday. See where I'm going with it? Stop lying to them, churn. And then they end up being adults who are deceptive and lying. All right? Or just don't tell them nothing at all. But yeah, a lot of y'all lying to yourself. All right? Yeah, lying to yourself. And self like, honey, I don't know who you talking to. I already know what the truth is. So since you want to try to deceive me, I'm going to make you crazy. And that's where all that chaos and craziness start to come in your mind. Because self is like, you not about to change my truth. I know the truth. Self always knows the truth. Okay? My higher self is telling you the truth. I ain't pulling from no deities and all this stuff. I don't need none of that stuff. I'm pulling from myself. Okay? So that's why it's causing all this stagnation and suspicion and laziness and dependence and insecurity. Because someone else owns your mind. You don't own your mind anymore. Okay? I'm gonna pull 2 more cards and then I'm gonna get up out of here because I got to go get this money. Spirit dropped that card and said it's your lucky day. You already look. Pentacles arrived. Listen, you better know it. Your pentacles have arrived. I keep telling y'all. Your pentacles have arrived. A lot of your money is here. Listen, if you have listened to this channel and been in tune and move the way that South wants you to move, you got to get rid of that energy so you can get your pentacles. Those of y'all who have unblocked your energy and intuition, your money here. I don't care if it's lottery. People are against lottery. I'm not. It's a portal to money. Your pentacles have arrived. If it resonates, it resonates. I also got it's your lucky day, collective. Okay? So a lot of y'all, look, I can't make this up. Abundance is in your DNA. Abundance is in your DNA. Your money is here. Are you blocked? Is your intuition blocked? I told you yesterday to unblock your intuition. Did you listen? Or you over there with Miss Cleo and them? You over there with Miss Cleo and them? Yeah. A married couple is playing in your face. Okay, some of y'all got some, yeah. Some of y'all got some enemies. Y'all just need to get rid of them. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. I'm going to leave it right there. Your pentacles has arrived. You got to know it. Abundance is in your DNA. Your money is always there, baby. It's always there. Or you're blocked. Has somebody blocked your intuition? Your guiding system? Or is your energy at an all-time high? All right, I told y'all I got my candles where I write my intentions. And I burn it. And I call my money to me. And that comes through every time. Okay, people gonna tell you, oh, that's a lie, yeah, because they don't want you to get that money. They don't want you to get that money. I'm abundant, so I ain't gotta block no information for people to get money. It's enough money to go around. We all royalty, baby. If you coming in contact over here, you abundant, baby, because I don't attract no mess. Well, I don't know, because the mess might be watching. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want me to come up. But I'm coming up. All right. It's the Shanita frequency. Pentacles have arrived. Somebody tried to steal your money. Okay. Or they stole your money. Somebody to trick some of y'all out of your money. But for the people who know better, your pentacles have arrived and abundance is in your DNA. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Hype me up. Turn your notifications on. And if you're feeling lucky, baby, and you know you're lucky, then you are. See you in the next video, guys. Bye. Let's get into it.